Hello everyone. Welcome. This is another unboxing from your girl Retro Star. I remember telling you guys that I'm definitely going to get the Genesis Mini. Well, that time is here. I didn't get a chance to pick this up on day one because of the anniversary, holidays, anniversary, and my husband's birthday that we had to celebrate. I had to definitely make sure he got things he wanted and we would be able to go out to eat and celebrate our great and special days. But it is October now and I had to wait a few days, but it's here and it is ready to be cracked open, and we're going to get ready to do some Sega Genesis plays. You guys said the Sega Genesis has a special place in my heart. And yes, I'm definitely going to go ahead and tell my story. Whether y'all like it or not, I gotta tell the story. I know you probably heard it 1,000 times with the Sega Genesis, but this definitely, I love my NES Mini. I love my Super NES Mini. They've been a lot of fun. I did some runs on my Super NES Mini. This one right here holds a special place in my heart because definitely, even though I started out with the NES, the Genesis definitely was at the time where I was becoming more into arcade gaming, more hardcore gaming. Once I decided I wanted to graduate from the NES, this is exactly where I went looking. TurboGrafx-16 was the one I had eyes on before I set eyes on this beast right here in 1989. When I was in elementary school and everything, and I was definitely gung ho on getting a TurboGrafx-16, but when the Genesis came into play in '89, that was it. That was a fucking wrap. I ended up getting my Genesis in Christmas of 1990. At the end of the year of 1990, I got the packing game with Altered Beast, of course, which was the packing game at the time. Came with 2 controllers, and Altered Beast was the first game that got beasted on the Sega Genesis. So from then on, it's been all about Sega, definitely. I love my Sega to death. So this right here, this Mini has a lot of memories tied to it, and I'm going to enjoy doing a lot of runs and doing a lot of plays. I don't have a lot of Genesis plays, and I should be slapped for not having a lot of Genesis plays on my channel, but we're getting ready to change that with this right here. Got a lot of games. I had a tragic situation happen back in my childhood, and I lost track of all of my original Genesis games, and plus all of the Genesis games I have in my collection are not at my access right now. So this right here, this Genesis Mini is everything to me right now. This is what I have available right here to do runs on, and I'm going to be doing some runs off of here, some no-death runs, off of my Genesis Mini, so I can get some more Genesis plays on my channel. I got some NES plays on my channel. I got some arcade games on my channel. I need to definitely get more Sega Genesis titles because I played the fucking hell out of my Genesis. I played a lot of games, mastered a lot of games, and I'm definitely going to run through the list and try to get some plays in because there's a lot of games in here that I'm definitely eager to play again. Let's just take a look at the box right here while I got my camera up. I don't have my tripod on. I definitely have, I'm holding my camera, so there's only so much I can do, but I'm definitely going to show the box off before I get into cracking this thing open so we can see the sexiness of my own Sega Genesis. So this is the nice looking box. I love this box. This box is amazing looking. It sort of reminds me of that original box that I got when I was a kid, and I saw that nice black box underneath the tree, and it definitely has that same look. So this is kind of like bringing back some serious memories. It's bringing back a lot of memories of being a child in middle school or elementary school. Elementary, I haven't got to middle school yet. Not quite. Getting there, dolls. Getting there. So definitely get in there. And this right here was my heart. And this little guy here, Sonic, has brought a lot of joy to my life and my childhood. So I remember in my room I had a gigantic poster of Sonic, and I had some construction cutouts of Genesis 16-bit. I had cut out some construction letters and had it on my wall, Genesis 16-bit, with the poster in the middle. And I got the poster from a friend that I actually found a cool friend at Sega that was writing me, and I was writing her as a woman. I don't have, unfortunately, because of what happened to me in the past, I've lost a lot of those letters and stuff that I had. Other than that, I would still be keeping them because I've kept them for years, even after that. But saying that to say this, she used to hook me up with posters, magazines, used to keep me updated with new materials and things that Sega got going, even back in '91. She sent me when Sonic the Hedgehog first dropped. I told her how much I liked the game, and I started telling them they were doing a good job, and just give them some huge, definitely compliments on the game. So she sent me a huge poster of Sonic the Hedgehog through the mail, and I actually was writing her back and forth, and she was writing me. I actually made a friend. When she was pregnant with her child, she used to talk to me about her child and everything, and you know, I made a cool friend at Sega. And mind you, I was a kid and I was in elementary school. So yeah, she used to hook me up with some cool knickknacks through the mail. And I used to take those posters and everything hanging on my wall, and you know, you should have seen. I wish I would have had a picture of my room in the 90s. It's amazing. So I don't want to make this video too long after I share that and let you know, you guys, how special this is to me. There was a very special time in my childhood where I made a friend at Sega, and she was writing me back and forth and sent me goodies and, you know, and stuff like that. And I was, you know, definitely playing these games and running them and enjoying living crap out of them. So we're going to look at this box on the back. These are all the games that is going to become packed in. Let's go through it, scan through it right quick before I go ahead on and get to the nitty gritty. So right here we got, I'm trying to scan through this real fast. Oh man, I wish I had my glasses on here. We got our Alex Kidd. Alicia Dragoon. We got Altered Beast. Beyond Oasis. Castlevania Bloodlines. Amazing titles here. Columns. I enjoy Columns. I wasn't a puzzle fanatic, but I played puzzle games for the hell of it. And those games are really fun and relaxing sometimes. So Columns was a good game, which I do own in my collection. This was a good, nice title that I used to rent, Comic Zone, which I used to rent, and I used to enjoy playing that. Contra Hard Corps. A lot of my friends, Megadon 29, you know, I've seen him, watch him play this, and I've even played this in my childhood. Good game. I don't think I've ever owned this game, but now I have access to it, and we're going to see some plays in this game. Okay, guys, we're definitely going to. Not sure about what this game is here. Again, I don't have my glasses on, so it's hard to read. Like you can see it. We got Earthworm Jim here. Internal Champions, another game that I liked. I rented and I loved playing as a kid. We're gonna go down the road here. Let's see. Damn. I own this game. Very good game right here, of course. Brutal, Chaos and Ghost. One of the launch titles, we got Golden Axe, the original Golden Axe. One of the launch titles. Gonna Star Heroes, I played that. I did definitely play and beat that game. Kid Chameleon, have this game. This game is pretty interesting. Landstalkers. That's an interesting game. I never really got into Landstalkers, but that looks like a pretty interesting game. I'm definitely looking forward to getting into that. Like Crusaders. Now this is the one I am looking forward to getting into. This one right here. I am a huge Mega Man fan. Never owned this game. Now I do. Have it at my disposal now. We're going to do some plays in Mega Man. I don't understand why I don't have Mega Man plays on my channel. But now I'm getting ready to change that. And it's going to be off the Sega Genesis Mini. Definitely. We're going to do the damn thing. And this title here, which I've never seen or played, I'm going to definitely have fun playing that. I'm pretty sure it's a great game. All of these games are great. All of these games are great. Phantasy Star. I love this Phantasy Star series. Moon Beam Machine. Interesting game. Very fun game. A lot of people don't like it, but I think it's fun. I love the music in it. The music is quite funky. Quite funky. I love the music in that game. Road Rash. Not a huge fanatic of any sports games. I like driving games too, some of them, you know. But Road Rash was definitely the shit. I had a lot of fun with Road Rash and Road Rash 2. Let's see. Let's start at the bottom here. Shining Force. One of my favorite of all time on the Genesis. We got Shinobi 3. Excellent motherfucking game, and I've beat this game. Now I haven't done a no death run in it. I'm going to do a no death run in it, but I definitely beat it when I was a child. Sonic Spinball, fun game, very fun game. I have it in my collection. Of course, Sonic the Hedgehog. Definitely, of course, I beat Sonic the Hedgehog. I love that game when I was little, when I was young. There's Sonic the Hedgehog 2, beat that as well. Those plays are definitely going to get no death ran. These two right here are definitely going to get no death ran. Definitely. Space Harrier 2. I actually played this the other day and beat it. Great game. This game is pretty challenging though. It's really pattern based. As long as you learn the pattern of the game, it's pretty smooth sailing. But yeah, it's 13 stages of bosses and learning patterns. It's an interesting game though, really interesting. And you know, I never really fully got into it, but I played it the other day and I actually really like it, and I want to do a play in it. A no death run in it. That would be a very pretty thing to see. It reminds me a lot of 3D World Runner, but of course, the 3D World Runner you're not flying or jumping. But yeah, those have similarities. I own this game, Street Fighter. Of course, can't go wrong with Street Fighter, right? One of my favorite game of all time. Streets of Rage 2. I got some plays of Streets of Rage 2 on my channel. I don't have a full no death run on this yet. I'm definitely going to do a full no death run on Streets of Rage 2. Now that I have access to it. Strider. Played and beat Strider on a PC. But now I got this thing in my Genesis. We're going to do a no death run play on the Genesis. A game I've never owned. See, I've never played the Genesis version of Fantasy Zone. I've played the NES version of Fantasy Zone when I was very little, when I first started playing the NES games. Fantasy Zone on NES is what I played. I never played this one, so I'm gonna get into this one. This is a pretty interesting shooter game, and it's gonna be pretty funky. It's gonna be pretty awesome. I'm gonna get some more shooters on my channel. And as for this, I owned this as a kid, beat it, slaughtered it. I'm pretty much a master of this game. I need and want to get a no death run in this, and I'm going to do that. It's probably going to be one of my first no death runs on my Sega Genesis Mini. This game, I let a boyfriend of mine borrow it back in the 90s. So, and I let him borrow it, and I never got it back. I think he moved or something happened, and I never got my game back. I let him, he probably still has it. So, okay, we're getting down to the very last. Told you I'm in a row. We'll keep moving along here, so it won't be too long. Vector Man, interesting game. Okay, you can't go home with Virtual Fighter. Virtual Fighter is always a great time. Wonder Boy, great game. I'm going to look forward to, this is a good game too, beating this one. And I'm going to look forward to doing another Death Runner, which it should be quite easy. No, not a difficult game. So those are all the games. That is all that in a nutshell. I went through all of the great games that I'm going to be doing plays on my channel. Definitely, we're going to get in some serious video, Genesis games on my channel. We definitely have to get these on there. So, just give me a moment and we're going to crack this box open and get this party started. So give me 1 sec. Okay, everybody, this is RetroStar and we are back. We're getting ready to crack this thing open, see what's going on inside. Just can't wait to get a chance to play these games and do some plays to put on my channel. Definitely going to be putting more plays on our channel. We're going to be doing a lot of plays. We're working on a lot of plays now, so this is just another addition to my collection to definitely get some plays going on there. And this is definitely very convenient. They have access to all these games, while I get my everything set up. I get my place and everything, our new place. So we're definitely going to go ahead on and crack this open. We got a chance to look at the box and everything and get the lowdown. I don't know if I showed you the sides. And this is what the sides look like, of course. What the sides look like. I don't know if you can read that. I'm not going to try to read it. Don't have my glasses on me now. This is the top. Pretty cool. I love the design of the box. The design of the box definitely reminds me of the original sexiness, the original sexy box that used to come in that I wish I would have kept. But anyways, let's get down to business, shall we? Let's crack this motherfucker open. Let's see, while I get my hands all lathered up. Washing some dishes earlier today, so my hands are a little bit chafe. So I definitely didn't need my hands to be feeling like that while I'm getting all up in this goodness right here. I got mine in 1990. This came out in 1989. As you can see, this is the 30th anniversary. What better way to celebrate the 30th anniversary? There is not a better way than this. So happy anniversary to the Genesis. Happy anniversary, happy birthday, happy anniversary. Definitely 30 years. This just makes me feel so damn old. Just cannot believe that 30 years has gone by. It's been 30 years since this has been released. So it definitely does make anyone that's around as a kid feel a little bit old right now. But hey, you know what I'm saying? We're pretty thankful that you're still around 30 years later. So happy anniversary, Sega Genesis. Happy anniversary. Definitely. So let's get the celebration started. Right now, let's celebrate the 30th anniversary of the Sega Genesis so we can play some games today. I got my TV set up over here. Got that set up. And we're going to get ready to get some gameplay in. Definitely. Celebrate the 30th anniversary of the Sega Genesis. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Alright, let's get this party started. So, let's see how this is open. Do I need a knife? I didn't even get a knife. Why didn't I? cool. And what better way to celebrate it on a Saturday? There's parties everywhere around here. So let's get that thing open. I guess I don't need a knife. There we go. We got the box coming open. So let's see. I don't want to disturb things too much. Okay. First off, we're gonna start at the top. We got one of these. Hallelujah. Remember the last time we had to go and fish one out? Of course, they did the right thing and included this. This should always be included. Take notes, everyone. This should always be included. So that's awesome. We already got that ready. And all we have to worry about is just plugging this motherfucker up and playing it and enjoying it, celebrating the 30th anniversary of the Sega Genesis. Definitely. So let's put that aside. Let's pull out. Let's go ahead and pull out the manual. We're going to start out nice and slow and go from, this is the manual, the mini, of course. I'll go ahead and take it out. Why not? Why not take it out? This just shows you, I guess, how to plug it up. A lot of stuff that you should already know. And definitely not going to read the fine print. Because again, I don't have my damn glasses. Alright, so that's the manual. Let's put the manual aside. Okay, put this down in the camera so you can see it sticking out. Alright, this is what we got here. I know everybody know what this is. This is one of the controllers. This is like the little USB cable. And let's take the controllers out. Ooh. Look at this. Look at the sexiness. This is exactly the way I remember the controller. The same size and every motherfucking fucking thing. So yeah, that's great. This is the same controller. It has a USB on it. This is the best part about it. Look at that, man. You know what I'm saying? Time to get in some Genesis runs like a motherfucker. Look at this. It feels amazing. It feels like the original controller. It looks like it too. Look at that. Beautiful in my hands. My hands are not that big. And this is definitely amazing. Just like a blast from the past. I absolutely love how it feels. This is great. So that's controller 1. Take it all out since it's an unboxing. This is controller 2. It comes with two of these controllers, which is amazing. I love the fact that they come with 2 controllers so that me and my son can play, or me and my husband can play, or a 2-player game, we can play some Contra Corps or something like that, or a 2-player game and do some runs, and it makes it convenient to do that. Like, just including another controller. It's USB. So let's put that aside. That's amazing. Okay, alright, what we got here? What else we got here? Okay, well, I think we all know what this is. It's a USB. Cables. Put this little motherfucker aside. And this is definitely so much fun to do these unboxings. I love this. I'm so happy I got this. This is so amazing. I know I'm going to enjoy doing runs. This is the USB cable. I mean, not USB cable, sorry. The HDMI. This is the HDMI cable. We're definitely, okay, so I have to like poke the bag to get it out. So we'll go ahead and poke the bag and get it out. But we're gonna play it. There she is. And it comes with two little things right there. That's cool. I like that. It comes with a little clamp that you can put on there. That's amazing. That's cool. Awesome, Sega. Yes, love it. Alright, how about let's get down to the nitty-gritty. I think y'all know what's in here. I think we know what sexiness is in here. So let's see what we got. Let's see what kind of sexiness we got working with here. Ooh, look at that. Look at how cute that is. Right in the palm of my hand. A little tiny Sega Genesis. Look at that. But let's go ahead and take off the plastic so we can see the sexiness. We want to see everything, don't we? So let's take it off, baby. Take it off. And look at that. Ow. Sexy motherfucker. Gotta take that plastic off. You don't need that on there. You gotta take everything off. Strip down to your ankles. Look at how sexy you are sitting there naked. That is amazing. Just like his big brother. I mean, everything. It's got the high definition graphics on here, just like it does. I mean, everything. The 16-bit, which I had on my wall. I had this little Genesis thing here, and I had on the top. And then I had the 16-bit on the bottom, and I had Sonic in the middle on my wall. So yes, this is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Yes. And look at that. Isn't that sexy? Wow, this actually does move here. And everything on here moves. Everything. Ow. You sexy thing, you. I think this comes off. I don't know if I want to take it off right now, so my camera might get knocked out of place if I try. I think you mash it in and it'll come off. And it's like an added, I think it's an added accessory to this. And I've seen it, and I'm definitely going to get that too, the tower. And I'm going to unbox it. And we're going to set it up with the Sega Genesis. And I bet you that would be very sexy, but man, it's a sexy by itself. This is so cute. Look at it. So amazing, cute, well made. Ow. Great job, Sega. Great job. I'm going to enjoy playing this. I'm going to enjoy playing this. Definitely. From one detail to another, it's just sexy. Ow. Gonna make love to this Genesis tonight. Yeah. Make sure Rudy doesn't hear that. But anyways, I'm definitely going to play some games off here. And we're going to get some plays on the channel. That's where you stick the controllers. And on the back, that's where you stick this boy at. To your TV. Of course, y'all know the drill. Everybody knows the drill. You know what's up. USB cable goes there. HDMI goes here. Controllers go here. And that's all you need. Plug it up to your TV and you're ready to go. You're going to go back into time 30 years ago to all of the greatness that we experienced as a kid. This is definitely my childhood. This is my childhood going into my teenage years. Walking away from the kiddie stuff, going into the hardcore teenage stuff is definitely how I walked right into my teen years with the Sega Genesis. So, you know what I'm saying? Definitely, this is bring back a lot of memories from junior high, from elementary. This is definitely something dear to my heart. So, we got all of that there. Let's see, we can place all of this stuff down. The box. Let's pick up the camera. Since I get everything unboxed, I can pick my camera up a little. Since I don't need my hands, I'm going to lay everything out on the table. Let's see what we're working with. We got our beautiful, sexy ass Sega Genesis console. We got one. Okay. And 2 controllers. Let's put that guy right there. So, yeah, there we go. That's what we got there. That's amazing. Got our manual. We got our Sega Genesis with 2 controllers, and I'm definitely gonna we're gonna do a demo play. I brought my TV out here so that I could do a little demo play at the end of the video. Now that we got everything unboxed, definitely want to go and see if I can get some, play some of the games and see what we're working with. I'm pretty sure the games work well, no doubt in my mind. But I am just ready to dive into this. Definitely ready to dive into this. So let's get one more good look at what we got here. Absolutely love this. This is amazing. Genesis is definitely dear to my heart. One of my favorite consoles of all time, besides Nintendo. Nintendo is definitely tops because I started with my NES, but I would say NES and my Sega Genesis are 2 of my favorite consoles of all time. I never owned a TurboGrafx-16. I've played some games on TurboGrafx-16. I wanted to own a TurboGrafx-16 before I saw this motherfucker here. And once I saw the Genesis, it was a wrap. I had to have me a Sega Genesis. So definitely, I'm going to get the TurboGrafx Mini. Definitely for that reason, because a lot of the games I never really got a chance to enjoy. A lot of the games because I did not own the system. But I'm definitely looking forward to enjoying some of these games and get some plays on the channel as well. And these minis are making it very convenient especially for people that don't really have the convenience of using the consoles, at this time. Until I do, this is definitely what I'm going to be gaming off of. Because usually I am a purist, just like Rudy. We are both purists. We love to game off our consoles, but neither of us have access to our consoles right now because our we have a big collection, so our collection has been put away until we get our place together. It's been a lot of changes, and we're still adjusting to a lot of things in life. So once we get all of that done, we'll have our consoles again, and we will start definitely doing console runs. But as for right now, we're going to do runs off here because it's convenient to do that. We can still have some fun and do some console runs. I got to get me an Elgato capture card in order to do that with these. The capture card I had is outdated. So it's not going to work on these minis because of course it's HDMI. So I got to go and purchase that in order to do some runs straight off of these consoles. But definitely I'm going to, just like I got these consoles, I would definitely snag that so that I can do some runs and do what I love to do best, my no definitely. So definitely everybody, thanks for watching this video, this unboxing video. This is a very exciting time for me because Sega Genesis is one of my favorite systems of all time. A lot during the spur of my growing years, I definitely walked right into this powerhouse, trying to be an arcade gamer. To me, this was the closest to arcade gaming besides the Super Nintendo. And I definitely loved it. I loved it. And I'm going to have a good time going back in, down memory lane right along with just beasting some games and no death running some games and beasting them up. Giving them that good service, that no death run service. So that's going to be done. I'm going to work on that ASAP, and we're going to have some fun. Pretty soon, once we're going to be moving in about a month, we're going to be doing some streams, and we're going to have some real fun. And you guys will get to see some skills from me and Rudy, and we're going to definitely bring some powerhouse runs to the streams and even chill streams and stuff, and have a little fun. You know, I've been watching everybody play and do their streams, and now it's time for me to deliver and give back. So everyone, we're going to take a little briefing over to everything I got, and then we're going to get to some gameplay. So thanks for joining me in this unboxing, and you guys keep it retro. Happy anniversary to Sega Genesis. Genesis does.